Hello everyone, welcome back. We're going to do another knitting tutorial today over on George Crafts. This video we are going to talk about stocking stitch. This is probably the most common stitch that you will see in knitting. It's the one where you get a nice neat little V shape all lined up on your work. I've got a little example here in these mittens. I don't know if you can see all these little rows of stitches in little V shapes, so that's what we're going to achieve with this stitch. Okay, so all I've got here is my 6mm needles and my super chunky weight yarn, and I've started a little bit of stocking stitch as well just after the garter stitch. So we'll start with a knit row. So knit stitches, you'll remember you just put your needle through the back of the stitch from bottom to top, wrap the yarn around and then bring your needle through and just bring that stitch off that needle onto the next one. So through the back, yarn around and transfer your stitch. Through the back, yarn around, transfer the stitch. So just keep going with the knit stitches until you reach the end of the row. It's a bit awkward for me because I don't normally knit with my hands out in front of me, so my yarn's sort of going a bit everywhere. Oops. So, last couple of knit stitches. So through the back, yarn around, bring your needle through, and then take that stitch off. Okay, so now we're going to do some purl stitches. So these are slightly different. They're very easy, so don't worry about them. So what you do is, this time you're going to take your needle from top to bottom and pass in front of your stitch. Can you see that? So that's purl, and then knit was like this. So this is purl. Okay, and then wrap your yarn around your needle still poke it through and still transfer your stitches. So top to bottom, you needle across the front of your stitch, yarn around, poke it back, transfer. Okay, so we'll go again just so you can see. So needle through the front, yarn around, and then through, transfer your stitch over, and just keep going to the end of the row. So with stocking stitch, you're going to alternate between knitted rows and purled rows. So the stitch we're doing now is purled, and your basic stitch that you learned how to cast on and how to do garter stitch with is knitted. Okay, so knit a row, purl a row. I'll just, whoops, split my yarn there, it's not a problem. Okay, last purl stitch, and you'll see now how we're starting to get that nice neat V shape in our stitches. Okay, so this is the stocking stitch, and this bit at the top here, this is the garter stitch. So if I wanted to make it longer, I'd do another knit row and then another purl row and just carry on from there. Okay, so that's how you do stocking stitch. That's it for this tutorial. We will do another tutorial on casting off, so that's finishing your work. And until next time, if you've got any questions, get in touch on social media, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, and georgiacrafts.co.uk. And you can always subscribe to us to see our videos. And take care, and thanks for joining us. Bye.